The Netherlands is a wonderful country to live in, but every country has its flaws. So I'm here to share with you my top 5 reasons why the Netherlands sucks. Because who doesn't love a healthy dose of cynicism? Number 1, the climate. This is the most obvious one. Now, it's not fair to say that it's bad every day, but I'm pretty sure that the weather gods are planning to rain on your parade at least half the time. See what I did there? Say goodbye to warm sunshine and clear skies. Actually, on average, the Netherlands does have about 200 wet days per year. Remember, there are 365 days in a year. Regardless if it's rainy or not, it can also get pretty windy, which means it probably feels a lot colder than it actually is. I probably wouldn't mind this as much if the Netherlands didn't have such a big bike culture. Number 2, language. Have you tried speaking the language? A lot of locals really do appreciate it when you at least try to speak Dutch, but it can certainly come with some frustrations. For one, it can certainly feel frustrating if you're really trying your best to speak Dutch, but then as soon as someone hears your accent, they switch to English.
Hallo, wilt u wat bestellen misschien?
Ja, graag. Mag ik een kopje koffie alsjeblieft?
Oh, yes, sure. You want it black or with milk?
Zwart alsjeblieft?
Sure. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay, thanks.
And sometimes you're so sure that you're saying the word well enough to be understood, but apparently not.
Hey, hoe is het?
Ja, goed. Morgen ga ik naar Utrecht.
Nou waar?
Ja, Utrecht?
Oh, je bedoelt Utrecht.
Yeah, that one.
Ah.
And let's admit it, it's not the most beautiful language in the world.
Hey, gisteren nacht heb ik gedroomd dat ik een echt grote garnaal heb gegeten. Gek, toch?
Number 3, bureaucracy. Bureaucracy can be a big pain in the neck in any country. The Netherlands is no exception. My personal favorite is dealing with taxes, as they can hit you when you least expect it and you have no idea what they're for.
What is this? Ugh. Taxes? Afvalstoffenheffing. The heck is that? For what? Woo!
Number 4, not foreign friendly. A lot of Dutch institutions are not foreign friendly, and I think without first-hand experience, it's very easy to underestimate just how true this is. As a tourist, for example, you may have a hard time buying food at a supermarket because they don't accept credit cards. It's sometimes even difficult to pay with cash since more and more checkout points are being replaced with self-service machines that don't accept cash. This is true for not just supermarkets, but also a lot of shops and restaurants. And if you're someone who's looking to move to the Netherlands, that can come with a whole other pile of challenges. For example, in terms of housing, if you're new to Amsterdam, don't speak Dutch, and are trying to find a shared room to rent, haha, close to impossible. And once you start receiving those important letters from the government, yeah, they're only going to be written in Dutch. And do you need to buy something at the pharmacy? Then you better have a prescription from a Dutch doctor. I have been turned away multiple times because my prescription was only from a doctor from the US. And the list goes on. Number 5, difficult to integrate. People here are very friendly, but this doesn't mean that it's very easy to integrate into Dutch culture. There are many reasons for this, but the language barrier is a big one. Yes, most people speak English, but if you really want to take part in the social activities and become friends with your Dutch colleagues, you have to learn the language. That makes sense. And yet, since most people speak English anyway, this can make it a lot harder to stick to Dutch in your daily life. Understandably, it's mandatory to know the language to pass the civic integration test. But guess what? The government does not help you out by offering free lessons, or at least discounted lessons, for the people who have to take the test. Instead, they actually offer free lessons for people who don't have to take the test. This makes a big difference considering it can cost several hundred or even thousands of euros just to follow Dutch courses. So ultimately, on one hand, Dutch people and society are pushing people to integrate into the culture by learning the language, which I think is a great thing. But on the other hand, Dutch society makes it really difficult for people to actually do so. So those are my top 5 reasons why it can suck to live in the Netherlands. But I really do love it here. It's been one of my favorite places to live so far, and if you're curious why, please check out my video, Top 5 Reasons Why the Netherlands is Great. I'm really curious what your experience in the Netherlands has been like, so please share the video and leave a comment. Thanks for watching.